Is Bible history blunt and honest, often without a statement of approval or disapproval? Would we honor an enemy with a song of lament? Was David forgiven? Are we? Let's look at 2 Samuel chapter 1. How did news of Saul and Jonathan's death first reach David? After Saul's death, when David had returned from defeating the Amalekites, he stayed in Ziklag 2 days. On the 3rd day, a man showed up from Saul's camp, with his clothes torn and dirt on his head. When he reached David, he fell to the ground, bowing low out of respect. "Where have you come from?" David asked him. "I've escaped from the Israelite army," he answered. "What's the report?" David asked him. "Tell me." The man answered, "The troops fled from the battle. Many of the soldiers have fallen and died. What's more, Saul and his son Jonathan have also died." What did the young man claim about who had actually killed Saul? David asked, "How do you know Saul and Jonathan are dead?" The young man replied, "I was on Mount Gilboa and saw King Saul leaning on his spear. The enemy's war chariots and cavalry were closing in on him. When he turned around and saw me, he called me over. I went and asked what he wanted. Saul asked me, 'Who are you?' 'An Amalekite,' I answered. Then he said, 'Kill me. I'm dying and I'm in terrible pain.' So I killed him. I knew he was too badly wounded to live much longer. Then I took his crown and his armband, and I brought them to you, Your Majesty. Here they are." Thinking that the young man's tale was true, what did David do next? Then David took hold of his clothes and tore them, and so did all the men who were with him. And they mourned and wept and fasted until evening, for Saul and for Jonathan his son, and for the people of the Lord, and for the house of Israel, because they'd fallen by the sword. And David said to the young man who told him, "Where do you come from?" And he answered, "I'm the son of a sojourner, an Amalekite." David said to him, "How is it you were not afraid to put out your hand to destroy the Lord's anointed?" Then David called one of the young men and said, "Go execute him." And he struck him down so that he died. And David said to him, "Your blood be on your head, for your own mouth has testified against you, saying, 'I've killed the Lord's anointed.'" Did David compose a song in memory of Saul and Jonathan? David sang the following lament for Saul and his son Jonathan, and he ordered that the Judahites be taught the Song of the Bow. It's written in the book of Jasher, "The splendor of Israel lies slain on your heights. How the mighty have fallen. Don't tell it in Gath. Don't announce it in the marketplaces of Ashkelon, or the daughters of the Philistines will rejoice, and the daughters of the uncircumcised will gloat. Mountains of Gilboa, let no dew or rain be on you, or fields of offerings, for there the shield of the mighty was defiled, the shield of Saul, no longer anointed with oil." Can the love between two men be strictly a deep friendship? From the blood of the slain, from the blood of the valiant, Jonathan's bow would not retreat, nor would Saul's sword return empty. Saul and Jonathan, loved and handsome in life, in death were not separated. Swifter than eagles they were, and more valiant than lions. Daughters of Israel, weep over Saul. He clothed you in scarlet luxury, and decorated your garments with gold. How have the valiant fallen in the tumult of battle? Jonathan lies slain on your high places. I'm in distress for you, my brother Jonathan. You've been most kind to me. Your love for me was extraordinary, beyond love from women. How the valiant have fallen, how the weapons of war are destroyed. Did Shimei accurately, even if unwisely, criticize David in a later confrontation? And thus said Shimei when he cursed, come out, you bloody man, and you man of Belial, that is worthlessness. Despite his many sins, did David have faith and forgiveness? But to the one who does not work, but believes upon him who justifies the ungodly, his faith is counted as righteousness, just as David also speaks of the blessing on the man to whom God counts righteousness apart from works. Blessed are those whose lawless deeds have been forgiven, and whose sins have been covered. Blessed is the man whose sin the Lord will not take into account. Is Bible history blunt and honest, often without a statement of approval or disapproval? Would we honor an enemy with a song of lament? Was David forgiven? Are we? You decide.